Log number 53. I'm recording this on the 25th of October, and it's a Friday, and it's the end of my work week. Well, end of my work week? I don't know. I've been missing a lot of work this week. I've been doing a lot of life has been a bit too much, and it's been taking away time from my Stonemason sort of progression, and I feel a bit guilty as I want to progress, and I'm not seeing a lot of progress, even though I've finished section 3, which was the idea, and moved to section 5, and the triangle that exists in section 5. Section 4 has yet to be made, and I could have done it if social obligations didn't take me away from it. And I feel a bit guilty, to be honest, and I feel like I wish to work on the weekend to catch up to that, and at the same time I've been increasingly concerned about my selling capabilities, as I have created a full sale that is done, that has been running since the beginning of October up until now. And today I've released a few special designs. I'm in need of getting some funds to continue. So I've been trying to focus on that while still maintaining some form of headway in the stonemason journey. So a lot of it has been taken away of my focus on the drawing part and the whole experiencing the story, and focusing in trying to find ways to sell the things that I already have. And it's been difficult, I have to say. It's been difficult for me to maintain all that, and there are days that I feel that I haven't done enough because I don't see any progress. And I'm not saying about the stonemason, I'm saying about the marketing thing. I don't see a lot of response, and I don't see a lot of sort of uh, signs that are showing what I'm doing is having an effect or not. So I've been trying to work on that very much. I'm currently in the middle of negotiating a few prices for a few things, and I think I will relax once I sell a few things, so I know that there is leeway for me to relax again and continue drawing. If not, I'll need to seriously reconsider things. Um, I knew that this day would come eventually. I knew that this would have happened as life becomes more demanding, and things are introduced in my life, and I have to navigate through them. I'm trying to maintain both the progression and the interest in this stonemason, and at the same time trying to find ways to really showcase to the world my art, and potentially getting some funds with it. It's been heavy on my mind. It's been creating stress, and some form of anxiety for sure. But I knew what I was signing up for. It's not surprising to me, but it shows that I need to figure some things out. I need to keep working on it, and that's what I'm trying to do. As for the stonemason side of things, I was working on section number 5, and there's a triangle in there, which I'm going to be prompting on so you can see the compositional sort of sequence with the shapes. And it's been demanding, given that it's an important aspect of the design, and I've quite succeeded in that. So that was very positive within this week that I was able to do that. Um, my mind when I'm drawing now becomes more methodical. It became less sort of venturing forth and allowing myself to really be submerged by the drawing, but having that only in short bursts. And in fact, I don't know if this is because of my impending sort of having to do the marketing, having to sell some things so I can feel comfortable again, or if this is me going through a phase where I feel that I'm sort of questioning a lot of things about my art, and with it the necessity of what I'm doing now and the importance that I'm placing on what I'm doing now. It's not the first time that I faced this in my art, and it suddenly is the first time that I have so much passion and power in wanting to venture forth, but at the same time, reality hits, and I have to stop myself sometimes so I can see and make sure the funds are not running out completely. And I'm at the point where they're drastically depleted. So I guess my mind is trying to create a safe ground without having to sacrifice this progression. And it's been heavy on my mind, but it creates a lot of motivation to figure it out, and it creates a lot of motivation for me to make sure that I do it. But I'm getting tired. I've been getting tired because I don't really take breaks. But when I do take breaks, it feels that I'm still trying to figure it out, and it sucks. It really sucks. And I don't know if this is gonna affect the stonemason's journey in a way that it's gonna be implemented in it, or if it's gonna be just the time that I can't spend so much time on it that I want to. But I'm trying my best to make sure that everything is progressing in a sense that I'm not leading with something too far away, and things can actually coexist. And it feels that I've been taking too much time on the stonemason. That it's been great, but I've been neglecting the part where it's gonna be my sustainability of doing this. And now I'm trying to like jabble all the things together, make them make sense, and I'm trying my best to voice it in a sense that it's not fake, that it's not demanding, and I've been honestly trying to figure this out. I'll see though. I'll see what I can do. I've been doing this for far too long. The progression of my art that I need to progress myself in the aspect of people understanding that I exist, and understanding my aspect of and my perspective in art. And I don't know how to feel in when and how and where this all is gonna sort of fall into place, or if I could recall back to it and learn some lessons or whatnot. But it's been complicated. It's been really complicated. My mind is everywhere. It really is everywhere. I think you can. I think the last two logs. Um, I've been. I knew that this day would come. That it wasn't just moving forward and not looking back. But but there comes a moment where I need to be honest with myself and actually own up and take accountability with my actions. I think this time is me saying, okay, we're in a bit of a crossroad, and I don't want to give up. I'm not going to give up, but I'm going to make this work because I'm not lacking of work. I'm not lacking of actual work, actual pieces. I'm lacking of finding the right ways to depict it, and as in depict and showcase my art and people to see it, and finding ways to gain what I've lost through Twitch, which was a constant communication with the people that care for my art and care for me. And I've been trying to find ways to do that without burning myself out or without it feeling uncomfortable. And I guess I'm still figuring it out. And I will still figure it out. I think this is a learning curve for me that I could use to move forward. And when it comes to the stonemason and when I'm going to release it, it needs it needs this backbone so it can be done right and it can be enjoyed with all the attention and pathos that I've been showering it. So yeah, it got to a point where I don't really want to talk. I don't really want to talk. I just want to like figure it out. find something, a new avenue or something, you know. So I was a bit dreading doing the log, but I said to myself, it's part of the journey and it's part of recording what really is the interchangeable and the unpredictability of working on on a passion project, because it is a passion project for me. I'm not getting any money, and the prospect of me ever getting money from it is, again, as it was in flow, not certain. And making a few different decisions may have drastically changed the outcome of the aspect of this financial reward. But it's part of lessons, I guess. It's part of me understanding what it means to be a freelance painter and a freelance storyteller. That to move forward doesn't guarantee comfortability, but it guarantees change. And my biggest focus in life is not to be stagnant and to change. And I think being in uncomfortable situations create the urge to change, because if you don't, you're gonna drown or you're gonna be unfunctioning. So yeah. Anyways, I'm still planning to do the me being behind the camera, well, in front of it actually, and explaining what my ideas are for the future of this channel and the future of my brand. And with the release of the first arc and how I'm feeling and how I'm thinking, I find it very important to talk about it. So I'm gonna do it very very soon. I haven't really chose a day because I'm still trying to figure out and pile things together to work on my shop and all that. And I'm close to finishing it. So as soon as I do that, I'm gonna go and create the video. Basically, do a lot of effort so that I can say I've done enough. Let it see how it goes, and let's keep on working on the stonemason. But on this week, I will be still drawing number sections 4. I've done all the measurements and I have to draw it. It's a very confusing sort of section, given that there's a lot of things going on. But I'm going to get through it. And if I finish that, I'm going to go to section 6. So basically, I will create a circle, a semicircle on the bottom that is basically complete. And I have around 60% left, somewhere there. Even though the top part of the design is very simple, I could do it in a day, but always the bottom part is always the most detailed, so I tackle that first. So yeah, that's me. That's my mind. That's my insecurities, my fears, my everything. Life is hitting, and I'm trying to navigate with the punches. Well, thank you for listening. Let's see how the next week will treat me.